Hello everybody, what is up? It is your boy MikeStonerUpUrs here for a brand new video. This is a special video, hopefully going to be a one-shot. Oh, yep, read the safety warning for the VR. Hey, what the fuck, it's me. So you can actually check this shit out. I didn't plan on doing this, but what up? I'm not even facing the TV. What up, y'all? It's MikeStonerUpUrs here. This is a good place to do this, I guess. So, as you can see, I'm playing on the PSVR. This is a game called STATIK. This is a video that is actually mostly to test out my brand new microphone here. I've got a wireless microphone, as you can see, because you're turning around and stuff while you're playing VR games. And if I had just my regular standing microphone here, nobody would be able to see it. Or nobody would be able to hear me if I'm turning away from it. Like if it was over here and I'm like talking this way. So I bought this. It's pretty cheap. I think it was like 30 bucks for this microphone. But I'm hoping that it does a good job. And that's kind of what I'm just testing out here. I've done little test recordings that were like a second long, but I haven't recorded like a full video yet. And so this game, oh, that's good enough. That's enough looking at me. This game is called STATIK, and I was very intrigued when I first saw it. Oh, what the fuck? Hey, look, it's kind of got me still in there. Oh, they want you to sit down. You're in the center of the camera video. See, I can't sit down, really, because I need to make sure this microphone has a clear path of, like, sight to the fucking receiver. I'm just gonna hit OK, and we'll see what happens. Oh, shit. Okay. So here we are. This is the world of STATIK, Institute of Retention. Sorry, you guys couldn't see because I didn't really zoom in or anything on that camera there, but I actually have, this is like a clip-on microphone, and like, you know, you see like newscasters or people on TV doing interviews, they will clip a microphone onto their like shirt, like their collar. This is that type of microphone. I thought it would be a good idea to get one for the VR stuff since I'm turning around and usually my body is turning with me. But once I actually had it in my hands, I had the idea to actually tape the microphone piece, not stick it onto my shirt using the little clip-on that it comes with, but actually tape it onto the PlayStation VR headset, like right in front of my mouth. I'm hoping that not only helps with volume, but as well as, but also, like sometimes I'm just going to be turning my head, and I don't want to turn away from the microphone if it's like centered on my chest. So, this is mostly a test to see if I can get this, PSVR recording set up to work with this microphone, and all that, and just test it out, give it a good maiden voyage for like a full-length video. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust it right now. But also, this game is called STATIK, Institute of Retention, as I've said already. When I saw it in the PlayStation VR store, or in the PlayStation store under the VR section, it was just after Christmas time. My girlfriend was super awesome and bought me this PSVR for Christmas. And I got the Doom VFR pack bundle, because Skyrim sold out already, messed up. But immediately I went to the PlayStation Store and was looking up all the VR games they had available because they were doing the holiday sale at the time, and games overall were super cheap, and like everything was on sale, and there were also a ton of VR games for sale. I think I have like at least 10 PSVR games right now, at least. And not all of them are AAA games, you know. It's still kind of an indie movement to make VR stuff. But I gotta say, I saw the trailer for STATIK. I saw it in the store, and I watched the trailer for it, and it just looked so cool that I really had to get it, and I was so excited to play it. So I finally played it. I beat Doom. That was the first game I beat completely, and And then I was like, I'm gonna try Static out. And I beat it in one night, which is why I'm really hoping that I can do this all in one video without any issue. Oh, I'm looking down at my computer right now. And, so I'm, like, looking, like, centered. For the reference, I didn't realize that what you guys saw was a little bit different than what I'm seeing. Right now, I'm, like, squaring my sight up directly with the point in the center of this white diamond thing. You see where the, kind of like, it comes together? Not the tippy top, but the center of it. But when I look down at the computer, or at my TV, I see that it's just kind of perfectly centering the whole, logo. So that's it. But when I look at the actual center of the logo, like the middle of the eye in Institute, you're like seeing half of it. I guess that's true for what I'm seeing too. Never mind. Anyways, let's just get into the game. Anyways, I beat this game in one night, and let's see, I could turn around here and look at all the different levels. It's not a huge game, but I really, really enjoyed it. For the record, I don't know exactly who I'm making this video for. I guess the main purpose of this video is that it's going to serve as a walkthrough of the game, since I plan on just going right through it and beating all the levels. So I will also actually put timestamps in the description below for specific, like each one of these levels or whatever, I guess. Each one of the boxes. I don't care about these things. You'll see what this is later. Yeah, let's just get into it. But the one thing... Oh, and I'll also be quiet during the cutscenes, because there is a bit of a story to this game that I found pretty enjoyable.
Edith, when you're ready, my dear.
Okay.
Well, I guess welcome back.
Look at this.
To the Static Institute of Retention. I think we should begin with a quick functionality check. The unit in front of you is made up of a number of elements under your direct control. What these elements are, and how they should be used, is all for you to discover. The answer might feel out of your reach, but it's not. It's always there, hidden in the corner, screaming its name like a spoiled child.
Cool. So, I'm actually going to put the subtitles on. I just realized that. I like not having them in the game. But... So, check it out. This is Static. I hope you guys can already see what I saw when I saw the trailer. That... like, your hands are in a box, and this is red with the PlayStation 4 controller, the light bar on that or whatever, or with the 6-axis, or I don't know how they do it, but it's my controller. I'm shaking my controller around, and it's doing this, and it's super immersive, which is what I thought was going to be the case when I saw the trailer. I was like, no way, that's so cool. It's going to feel like you're really there, because I'm turning my head around, and it's looking at shit, and I'm swinging my hands around, and it's doing this. And it, like, locks your hands in this box, so it, like, really just feels like this character could just be holding, like, a PS4 controller in there. But essentially what this game is that you get a couple different boxes here, and when you push, like, any of the buttons on the controller, it does a different function, and you have to solve puzzles that, like, are just based around this box, around these boxes, to advance in the game, and it's pretty cool. I don't know the exact story. Well, I kind of do. I'll let you guys just watch it. But yeah, continuing where I left off, I think this video is more or less just for viewers of mine who find this interesting, but don't think you're going to be getting a PSVR anytime soon and playing this game. Unfortunately, I think we all kind of taught Let's Play videos, or, I don't know, talk a lot about Let's Play videos, encouraging people to get the games for themselves, but in this case, I'm kind of spoiling it all for you, and revealing the puzzles. But you know, I think this is a really cool game, and I think it was really fun to play through, and so I'm hoping that my regular viewers on my channel will get enjoyment just kind of watching and like seeing this experience, what it is, and kind of having it yourself, despite not actually you know, ever possibly playing the game yourself. But I also hope that people who are stuck on something, if you want to look up a walkthrough, you can find it right here. You know, I'll walk you through the whole game. So that's my R2 button, did that. L2 does this one. Left, right, up is the left stick. Right stick. The other buttons. X, square, triangle, and circle. R1, L1. And if I push R3, it makes this little dude smile. And if I push L3, it makes it frown. Now we got some more shit going on here. So this is my square button. X. And circle. Boom. And so I solved that portion of the box. And as you can see, it's got my kind of like my progress bar here. Now I'm onto this side. And I'm using the left directional buttons for this. Boop. Grab that thing. Go up to this. Put it in there. Boom. Connects the circuit. Look at that. And we're done with that. It's been too long already. It's been like a week.
That's the spirit.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Okay. I didn't know what I was trying to be doing. So, each of the corner buttons, or the L1, L2, R1, R2, pop these open, and you spin them with the right stick or the left stick. And you're trying to match up, the puzzle here is you're trying to match up these little pins on the inside with the slots. Boom. I think it's really cool that you can just kind of like manipulate stuff. Ooh, but I will say this game is a little bit glitchy. I'm actually standing not only to there we go.
Remarkable. Look at what you did. Eventually.
And then it prints a little receipt out here. But I'm standing not only to,
well, this is of course
Edith.
And she only wakes up when she's certain you'll be going to sleep.
Get away, Edith.
I think she finds you a bit unnerving, actually.
There you go, Edith. Just kidding.
Who knows what's going on inside that brain?
See if we can fuck this thing up.
So,
look at that.
the old girl scanned the ticket, and we can call this a day.
Yep, here you go, Edith. Bye. Let's see this. Just kidding. Yeah, so that's that. This is Static. So in here, this is what I was talking about. It's really cool.
Hello, doctoring in. That's me, of course, not you. Just a quick note to let you know the process has started again, and no problems as yet. Subject is listening when I talk and doing as instructed, so right now I'm hopeful of every success. Sorry I couldn't talk to you in person. I do miss that. I'll try again sometime. Okay then.
Alright. So now's where we pick a new level. But there's actually a puzzle in this area, we return to this area, and we hear little audio clips like that kind of help spill out the story some more. But it's really cool, just like playing on the PSVR and doing like it's a real 3D puzzle, man. Like you just like move stuff around. But yeah, anyways, part of the reason why I'm standing is so that my PlayStation Eye can see the controller better. Because I was having some issues when I was playing through this game on my first try, and you can't like recalibrate where you're at once you start this game. You have to do it like right at the very beginning.
It's easy to be a little heavy-handed in the beginning, as I'm sure you're aware. But you really don't have to accept your fate if that's not what you want.
So, this is the second level, the second puzzle.
And apart from any unforeseen malfunctions, I'm going to leave you, well, as alone as one can be in a room with someone else.
And now he's gonna be quiet. So we gotta figure out this new puzzle. So first things first, we see on the TV here, we got 5, 9, and 9. So I will, for the record, say that I'm pretty proud of myself. I only got stuck twice in this game during my initial playthrough. And that was the only time I ever played, for the record. And now we unlocked this side. This one kind of did hold me back for a little bit. It confused me for a second, but I figured it out. I mean, I'm very proud of myself, actually, that I didn't have to look up any walkthroughs for this game. I really wanted to at 2 points, though. I was like, at 2 points during this game, I mean, I like put the headset down, and I walked around, and I was like, man, this is so stressful and stupid, I don't know what I gotta do. But I was super proud of myself. I didn't look up walkthroughs, and I eventually figured it all out. So, I know you can too, if you really want to, but this video is also here to serve as a walkthrough if you need one. So, what's R1 do? Oh, yeah. What's that? What's L2 do? Oh, it tries to play this thing. Nope. Yeah, so usually the right directional buttons, or not the right directional buttons, the right buttons, X, square, triangle, circle, do the stuff on the right. So, if you can't tell, we're trying to see what's green. It's also got that hand sticky note as a hint. That mug is green, so there we go. Now, we got red. What's red? Oh, the first aid kit's red. Boom, there we go. And this actually rotates with the thing. That's pretty cool, right? Ah, man. Oh, there we go, I got it. What's yellow? Oh, plant's yellow. I also really liked that, look at that, we solved it. E, D, H. So, A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. What the fuck? A, B, C, D, E. Right? It's E. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Huh, so I guess that's not right. I thought that's what it was. I guess I'll be doing a little figuring out myself. Oh, oops, I gotta do it over here. Oh, and it even gives you the letters. Oh, what's it count 0 as? As nothing. Oh, okay. There we go. This does just feel really good, though. Like, to just hold and stuff. But yeah, as I was saying, in my first playthrough, I would get, like, it'd just, like, lose track of the controller for a second, and it would just, like, stretch, like, I've stretched my arms out, like, 30 feet, and then, like, had them, like, looping crazy behind my head and stuff. It's been some funky glitches, in here. So, something is gonna play this. Oh yeah, you have to order these.
All possible consequences, I understand, of this retention and accept. I understand and accept all possible consequences of this retention.
There you go. And that's it. Now we're printing out our little ticket. Which I can't really read.
There you are.
Someday we'll get higher quality on this. Here you go, Edith.
Proof that we're all performing.
I'm scared I'm like hitting something. I hear like a hitting sound. Your eyes belong to the world. Woody Loot. And here's the first doesn't really matter segment.
Questionnaire room. Or the SQR, if you like.
There's the dude in there.
Or the square.
And that's the room that we were just in, I think.
In any case, the name should make the point quite obvious. But I'll explain just to be certain. I'm going to show a series of images, and I'd like you to express your feelings by pressing either the happy or sad button. If you find that you feel nothing, just select the emotion you would have had if you did. And please remember, sometimes there are no incorrect answers.
I don't care. I don't think this affects anything. I like the coffee, thinking it has a purpose. I don't know what that means. I don't care. Uh-oh. That doesn't mean necessarily that it was the wrong answer, I don't believe. I think it just does that randomly.
Awkward silence. Sorry, that's just my notes.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Please disregard.
Like, so I've just been playing this game, and I'm holding my controller completely straight in front of me, but it's doing this. That's not, like, this is totally straight. And look at that. I find that if you shake the controller around a little bit, it actually helps a little bit. So, that's maybe a tip for you guys if you're playing this game and watching the walkthrough.
Sorry, can I ask you to re-enter that last one? Just for, well, do it.
That's actually a puzzle from later.
Okay, perhaps we can try that again when you've had time to reflect.
That's it. Yeah. I'm dead now. And here we are in here again. I can control this little thing, just kind of like guiding it with my controller. And I push R2 to select with it.
You know the pain I've gone through already, and here we are again. Silence. Nothing but silence and endless recorded messages. I think we both know how this will end. But if this has any chance of working, we need to work together. See if we can't delay the inevitable. Don't you agree?
Kind of locks you into like a small area here, though.
Please
Reach pretty far, but it's as high as I can go. Okay, next level. It's cool to be playing this and recording it. When I was playing by myself, I was like really quiet, and I was like, oh my god, this is just so cool. But now I'm actually trying to talk about it and stuff, and I'm excited to talk about it, I guess. It was really fun to play. If you're thinking about getting it, stop this video now and get it. I got it for like 12 bucks, I think. Oh, here it is.
I can't help clawing and biting.
Oh, that's where we were, over there. During that last segment, in that room.
Well, the whole thing felt rather erotic. But, I don't regret it.
Okay. So this is this place.
All that said, I think we've been here before, don't you?
Yep.
So I'm just going to carry on. Working on quite an interesting project, actually.
See, whatever that smack sound was just there.
Might be of use to you.
Oh, it's the cable hitting the little box. I wonder if I should put this in my back pocket. That's what they always do. Anyway, so look at this thing's like attached to my head. This is the first puzzle of the game that got me stumped. And I'll show you the point that I got to when I became stumped. So check it out. You got this R1 controls this. R2 spins this around. The left, the directional buttons control this little guy. There we go. And now I can grab some pieces. And what you have to do here, it took me a second to figure this out, but what you have to do is you have to recreate these shapes. So we got a circle, put it in there, and you can, oops, you can turn it with R2 and L2. And once you drop it down in there, look at that, it's on your little laser, and you're gonna point at it. Pretty cool, right? And I'm using the right stick to move here, or the triangle and X buttons. And then you can circle this around. So there you go, there's that. And that'll come into play later, because essentially what we need to do is we need to make this shape, this crazy thing, by layering all these different ones together. But we're not there yet. Now we don't need a circle piece, we're going to do this one next. Oops, I always hit the wrong button there. There we go. Yep, we want that. That looks right. Put that in there. Right there. Okay. Boom, and we got it. And now we can spin that one around. That's the opposite. But we're not done yet. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm not like a master at this game. I did it one time and it was like a week ago. So I'm still gonna get stuck a little bit. I'll still have to figure some things out. Okay, so now we want the... Oops, I see again, I did it. And now we want this one. And I think that's the little triangle, which is this one. And there we go. Boom, and we got him.
Well done.
Whoa. That's not right. Is that right? I don't know. Well, we're still not done yet. So, this is where I got stuck, you guys. On my very first time getting stuck in this game. I didn't know what to do here, because I'm like, okay, we got this, we got this, we got this. And I was trying to rearrange these things to make this somehow. I was trying to rearrange all these little things, and I did not know how to do it. I didn't know what to do. Then, I was just kind of screwing around, and I figured it out. I'll see if you guys can guess it while I set this up. I won't give you a lot of time. So have you figured it out yet? That's right. It's this freaking thing. I was like losing it when I saw that. I was like, what? It's the poster over here. I didn't think of that. I'm gonna say.
All you needed was a lot of time and chance to get this far.
Like this made me get up and be like, what am I doing wrong? And just kind of like think about it hard. And I was like, man, what is going on? But it kind of taught me to like, you gotta kind of like look around in the environment sometimes for help on these things, which does come into play again later. But look at that, isn't that cool? It just hit me and I was like, dude, that looks like, it's like a circle. There's no way. Like, I have shapes for that. I gotta try it out at least. And I tried it and it worked and I was like, no way. So, that's pretty cool. Now we are trying to... We are trying to do this. That's the opposite of what we want. Oh, that looks almost right. I think we just gotta switch the circles. Maybe not. No. Let's keep playing around with it. Oh, we got him! Okay. Yeah.
Wonderful. You're like a machine.
Thank you.
But a tractor's a machine also.
Oh. Okay.
As is a toaster.
Thanks.
Not Edith, though. She's the
Edith.
closest thing to a human I've ever found.
Huh. Here you go, Edith. Just kidding! Okay. No! You can't see it! Get out of here! Okay, fine. Yeah, yeah. And there was that level. Pretty sweet. Meh. And here we are. Oh, dude.
Message for you.
The box puzzle.
You know, the one with all the mops.
I guess I could have started a new game.
Fluids. Advice report the presence of feces at Unit 7. It's everywhere. And I mean everywhere.
No.
Obviously this is quite a distraction and it's making things quite hard to boot. So I hope to hear from you soon. Oh, it's doctoring it, by the way. And it's dog shit.
Okay. I guess I didn't realize that it already started by now. Before you got to select these in each one of these segments, there'd be like little bubbles coming out of this thing, and it would give you like little translucent pieces that you had to put together by seeing which side of them was flat. Like they had rounded off sides, except for like one side on each of these little boxes was like flat, and that's how you knew to stick it to the other end of the flat one and then put them together. They're usually the groups of 3 or maybe 4, and then you put them back down. Like they have to be in the shape like this. It's kind of, it takes like a ghostly shape here that you have to match with these little pieces and then put it there, and then it'll turn into like this I think it's like brown. I forget what color it is. I don't know. I think it's brown on the inside, but like brownish piece that like combines them all into a shape, and then you can just throw it up here into the sky and it'll float around, and then you can select the next level. I guess because I already beat the game, it's not here anymore, so if you're watching this for a walkthrough, I'm really sorry. You'll just have to wing it. It's not that hard. However, it did take me a while, because I'm assuming it's not going to happen again. It might still have this segment, but at the end you have to put all those pieces together into like a box, into a cube, and that took me a little while to figure out, but it was also really enjoyable for me. I didn't hate that that part, but it did take a while. But if you're stuck there, just keep kind of trying it. You just need to figure out the pieces that all, like, for sure connect to the centerpiece, and then work from there, and just play around with the ones that you have left. But hopefully we'll still be able to do that part so I can show you guys. Oh, this one's fun.
Today is going to be rather special, because at last time is against us both. You seem to be coping okay without any direction or hints so far. Unless you're keeping secrets from me, that is. Sneaky little thing that you are. Essentially, though, once you've figured out what to do, do it as soon as possible.
Yep.
Because time waits for nothing at all. I'll try to keep an eye on your general stress levels throughout, but it's nothing for you to worry about.
Okay, so this one is like a time challenge. We kind of are going to do little things, and like we're going to learn the way to do this, and then we're going to have to do it boom, boom, boom in succession, following prompts on these televisions. I'll just show you. How about that? So that's L2, L1, R1, R2. And up there you go.
That's what we're looking for.
And you just kind of have to have like the hand-eye coordination to do this fast and to read that. That's 1, 0, 1, 0. It's like that. Same thing. But this is just a part of what's going to happen later. Boom. Phase 1 done. Now we got this. And I thought it told us how to do this.
Okay, so how are you feeling at the end of phase 1?
Good. Oh.
Moving on then.
Yeah, I feel pretty good. I'm doing well. Now, 180 degrees. So, up is 360 degrees. We got, this is the directional buttons. Right is 90, 180, 270, 360. The whole way around the directional wheel. And on the buttons, I don't know what to call them. The X, square, triangle, and circle. You've got triangle is north, circle is west, or east, X is south, and square is west. And you have to combine this 180 degrees, north, and L1 in this case, because of the number thing we did last time. And you have to push them all at the same time. So then we got 180 east, and you got to do it fast. So I'm gonna stop talking. Oh, I hit west. Oops. That's okay. It's better just to get on a roll with it than to it's the same one. So just watch me do this and be amazed. 90 west, 1. 60 north, 1. 90 east, 1, 1. 180 south, 1, 1. 270 east, 1. 360. Oh, I did it. Okay. I'm losing my hands. Figure it out. There we go. You just gotta shake it, and then you get. It's good.
Chapter 2 complete. I'll ask again. How are you doing?
Oh, this is where it tells you. Okay. I knew I saw a reference somewhere, but yeah, that's it on the sides. It's also just cool, like, how they make these boxes look. Like, it looks neat. I think it's pretty cool. Like, all of them are pretty cool. I should be looking at all of them, giving you guys a good look.
Well, let's initiate segment 3 and see if that
Okay. So, you have to combine the colors here. So, I'm doing 360... the second one, and south. Oh, no, never mind, I'm dumb. It goes based off the color that's on the controller here, on the box. So we're doing the yellows. There we go. Red. Red. Yellow. Whew, that's close. West 270. Losing my hands. 90 north. Right? Oh, red east. Ah. Then you lose it. Okay. Yellow. See, I did that before too. And my first playthrough, I got confused on the color because I'm just like looking at them and I get used to one color. Yellow, 270 west, 1. I just say 1 for all of them. Blue, 190 south. Red, east, 1 1. One more red, 180, 1 on the right and south.
Okay.
Boom.
Your stress levels were
That was cool. Fun.
unexpected. Edith isn't programmed to deal with disappointment, you see. But I believe she still has it in her to scan your ticket.
Where's my ticket? Oh, it's in that thing. It just printed out. I didn't even notice it.
There. See? Edith's nothing, if not wonderfully predictable. Sadly, many of us would choose nothing.
This guy's got some emotional struggles going on. Oh, and there we go. The drugs are back. I really hate that I'm losing my hands while I'm playing this. I say I'm losing my hands. It's adjusting over. I don't know why it's doing that. This is the sound of a lone mind. Yeah, this guy's just trapped in here by himself.
Back to the square. Or the SQR.
The SQR.
How you feel about the whole initial debate. What I'd like to learn now is how you react to ear things. Sounds. You know.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I'm going to play a series of these sounds, and I'd like to know how they make you feel. Nothing designed to trick you, although some of them do make me laugh. So be ready with the good old happy and sad buttons. Okay then, I'm going to begin with a simple one. Okay, the next
I said they all made me sad in the first time.
And the next one, please. And triggering the next signal now.
Look at this box. It's got a little fan on it.
Sorry, we had a slight malfunction there. Could you repeat your answer? That's right. And the final one, please. Yes.
It's a little freaky. Alright. Oh, there it is again. See if I can screw up the hands again. Okay, here we are again. Another cutscene.
Hello. It's Ingen again. Seems I've been reduced to talking to a bloody machine again. Don't worry, I'm taken. But let me then record exactly why you're so wrong about our work here. The people that come to the Static Institute of Retention are volunteers. They're explorers, warriors, soldiers, adventurers, athletes. I could go on forever, but the point is these people are looking for answers. And the reason they come here is Hello? It's Ingen again. It seems I've been reduced to talking to a
Fades out. Okay, so we would do a little puzzly thing, making another piece, and boom. Next box. My back, I'm standing up for this whole thing. And I really actually liked this because I found that was optimal for like looking around and stuff, you know? And spinning around fighting dudes. But
slight change in surroundings today, but nothing that should concern you.
we're in the bike room.
Just keep your energy up, and let's see if we can't squeeze a bit more out of those old brain cells, eh?
But anyways, this one, it actually, like, implies that you're sitting down already, so that's pretty cool. Oh, here's something else. You can make the chair go through you if you go back far enough. Which is messed up because, like I said, you can't recalibrate this thing mid-game. At least that I know of, that I saw. So I started playing this game and I was like sitting up and in attention when I started it. So whenever I wanted to like recline on my couch, it put me through the chair, which was a little bit annoying. But anyways, so this is the next box. It's pretty cool looking. This is, as a matter of fact, the second of the two that I actually got stuck on significantly. That I was like, what do I do? And I had to take a break to cool off and get my mind fresh again. Which is always a good idea if you're an avid puzzler. Sometimes it really just helps you out to get away from it and like just not look at something, and then
I apologize. Unnecessary distraction.
It helps to get your eyes away from it and kind of get a fresh look on it. But anyway, so what we can do here is left stick operates these things, which obviously is not into play now. Later, these little things will pop up. You'll get to that point. R1 is trying to eject this tape. R2 is playing it. L2 rewinds it. R1's the eject. It'll eject it on any side. The right stick controls this little thing. But, as you can see, if you look at that little piece up here, it's like holding it back. It won't let it pop out. And then up and down does that. Lets you switch the tape over and then put it in here. That's how we're going to move it down into the playing area once we unlock it. But first, we have to figure out this side. The directional buttons allow me to move around on here. And X hits the three things in sequence. This one I figured out kind of right away. It's funny that he made that little distraction over there.
This taste like fruits. Hooter. No. Yes, of course. Blasted machines.
Anyways, as you can see, these are all purple or blue or off. And look at the convenience of the colors over there. That's this puzzle solved. I keep forgetting I'm not trying to do like a let's play of this. I'm just trying to kind of test out my mic and do a walkthrough sort of thing. But there you go.
Well done.
That's this one. And now we got that little clamp off of there, so we can eject it. Oh, you gotta have it over there to receive, huh? How do I do that again? Oh, there you go. Eject, pop it down. Oops. There you go. R1 switches that. And then boom, it's in. Tape rewinding. Oh, yeah.
As time runs out, the end is clear. But the memory of myself feels good.
Nice. So that's the tape. I can adjust my hands. Look at that. You just saw them pop back into place. That's pretty cool. That is a nice little fix. Just shake it around if you're stuck on that at any point in your playthrough. And now, this is where I got stuck. I was like, what do I do? This thing still didn't pop out yet. What does that mean? Like, I was trying to figure out what that meant. That tape message, and I was like, what is going on? And I'm like looking around for something to help me out. This place is pretty cool looking too. We actually do a level in that room, by the way, later. So look forward to that. And there's our good old room. And over there's the little testing happy sad room.
Yes, take your time. You do it well.
But I figured it out. I had to walk away and come back with a fresh set of eyes, and I figured it out. Look over here. Familiar colors, eh? And, so, there you have it. There you go. It's this over here.
I'm sorry.
Oh, now it's not even doing the lights.
Well done.
Thank you. Now we're on the second level, or the third level here, and we got this unlocked. So now this one was pretty simple to figure out. It did take me one little retry because I confused one of the things. But let's play this message again.
Runs out.
It goes on how hard you push the button.
The end is clear.
That's pretty cool.
Memory of myself. Feels good.
Okay, so first part of the message is... as time runs out. Boom, time. Time running out. See, I hit this one first, and I was like, okay, there we go, time. And I had to redo it because I found this one. So, as time runs out...
The end is clear.
The end is clear. Which one of these looks like the end? This one.
But the memory of myself.
But the memory of myself. Which one looks like memories? Either this one or like this is himself, right? I'm gonna go with the brain for memories. I don't actually remember. But we'll see.
Feels good.
Feels good. Feels good. And a thumbs up, and there you have it. That was it. And now we got this little light. Which is cool.
There's nothing really over there, you know. But of course you are free to look at what you like.
Thank you. I want to look and see the lighting effects that hit even over there. That's pretty cool. We can also maybe turn around and look at the janky arms. Okay. But anyways, I was curious about this. I actually noticed these sticky notes earlier in this level when I was looking around, didn't know what to do that second time, that second segment. But it wasn't until I got to this point that I was like, oh snap, boom, there you go, look at that. So that's what you do next. We got purple, purple, and blue. Blue, magenta, not purple. Am I an idiot? And then blue and black. Boom.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you'd rather enjoy that.
There it is.
Unusual.
Get away. Okay.
Hello, my dear. Come to herald the end of another day.
There you go.
I do appreciate it.
Look at this freaking thing, though. This big box. It's crazy. Oh, sorry. Woo! Oh, that's it. The drugs are back. Oh, whoa! Okay. So here we would do another puzzle, making another piece to the later completed cube.
I'm sorry to not be leaving this in person, but it's pretty much impossible to do anything else. I know it's been a while, but there's something I need you to do for me.
There's all sorts of types hanging around outside,
I think they're close to figuring out what we're doing here.
which is obviously going to have an impact on what we're doing here.
So, you know, anything you can do?
It's important that we finish everything as planned.
Alright, so obviously there's something there. It's been almost an hour already for this video, I just checked. Behold, the voyeur. The voyeur. Voyeur. That's it.
And I most certainly couldn't talk to something in that.
Oh, this one's fun too. This is cool. And we are almost near the end now.
Dream, but worst of all was that I didn't feel it end. But let us drive ever onwards towards my newest Segway, because today we're going to leave this stuffy old room and head out for ice cream. Only joking. That wouldn't do at all, would it? And would make things quite hard to boot. No, testing as ever, I'm afraid.
He's not even here. These little lab coats and a locker. Graphics are not bad. I had my buddies Captain Crunches and Vivid P come over here. Oh, look at the first aid thing. Is that changing for you guys too? When it gets blurry, it like brings in the plus. That's weird. But I had my buddies Vivid P and Captain Crunches, who you may know of from the Moonstone Productions channel that I'm also on. and they were trying out my PSVR, and Captain Crunches was actually like, I'm surprised. I expected the graphics to be better. They're not 100% awesome. Maybe it's just from me being in here, I don't notice it as much. Of course, when you get in close, it like becomes blurry, and that's a pain. I would love to see like the extreme detail, but also just look at the texture on this while I kind of rotate, just on the surface of this like a metal. It's pretty cool. Little highlights and stuff are sticking out. Like, look at right there. Like, I think it looks really good. I would say this is PS4 quality graphics. It's not as amazing as some stuff, especially like PS4 Pro era games that are all about the graphics stuff. But this is like higher res than like if it was a PS3 game. You know, I don't think it's that dated. I really don't graphically. I'm very happy with this. And also, I went in. It's funny because our perspective was different depending on how we went into it. Captain, I guess, heard that the graphics were awesome and stuff, so he was disappointed. But I, on the other hand, expected the graphics to not be that great, frankly, for the PSVR. You see it vibrating a little bit? I don't know what's up with that. It's just the sensor kind of being funky. It's me moving my head, it's kind of tracking funny. But when I'm looking around like this, it's fine. But when I'm doing, like I'm actually leaning my head around, it kind of is jumping to compensate with the hands, I guess. But I had heard originally, because I've been following VR since it was like, you know, the Oculus Rift was like the new thing, and everybody was getting the dev kits to do videos for them. And back then it was like, what, like 480p, because you have two screens in this headset. I'm like looking around at the headset, and you guys are like, what? But this is like really, this is a lot better than I expected, frankly. Like, I was very pleased with this when I got it and looked at it. Like, it just looks really good, if you ask me. And the game is certainly enjoyable, and that's a good debate there too. That's always gonna stand the test of time, like, you know, graphics versus, you know, substance. But anyways, back to the game. We are driving a little car. Here's a fun fact: if you look over there, that little grate over there next to the red light, look in there while I move the left stick. That's a little car in there, and we are driving it, and we can see from its camera on this little box here. This is a really cool, it's kind of like very, like, it's kind of meta, it's like immersive. But anyways, we gotta get out of here. It won't let us out. What we need to do is we need to solve a puzzle. So, the word that this picture is trying to tell us is fall. Boom. And now it turned yellow. Now we can hit the X button and ask for clearance, and it'll let us out. Woo! And there's the little car.
Delighted at last to unveil this to you, my most wonderful creation to date. Behold,
The Voyeur, the little car. Pretty cool, right? Woo! Neat. And then you can also just look at it through this little camera. And look, there's us! Hey. Hi. Kind of see. Oh yeah, you can use the right stick to turn the camera up and down as well. Pretty cool though, right? Just cruise around now. But anyways, we're on a mission. Let's go do some stuff. Let's hop in here. This is not the first one that I went into, actually. When I first played this, I went into, there's another grate back here, right there, that I went into. So we're gonna go in this way, even though it really doesn't make a difference. There are, as you can see, 3 other pictures scattered around the area that we need to find, and it's kind of spooky.
It's unusual watching the effects of your behavior on another screen. It can feel strange at first, but you soon forget.
Right? So anyways, now we're in this hallway. We're just kind of exploring the facility. Can't go in there. Looking for some pictures. There's another entrance there, but first, let's go in here. There is a room. What's in here? Oh, this one's actually, yeah. That's the last one that I got. There's another one over there. It's kind of special. It's not a picture, actually. My hands are getting messed up. Here's one.
Ah, sleep. The best place to avoid the inevitable.
This guy's got some stuff going on. So, I think I did this last time. I don't think this is right. But I'll show you guys if it turns out to not be. Yeah, okay. It's down here. I did the same thing on my first playthrough. I put bird right there, because that's the one it moves you to next. And then this is the one I found next. But actually, I think I went the wrong way. Maybe that is the way you're supposed to go down first. But I don't know. Doesn't really matter. This is a bird. Yeah, got it. So now we're back on the move. There's a little light there. What's this way? I just opened that one, didn't even care. I wonder if there are a lot of places you can actually explore. Oh, there he is! Okay, get back to work, little buddy. Little Vior. Gotta find 2 more things. Looking around. Do. Just kind of exploring everywhere. I don't know if there are any Easter eggs here. I haven't found any personally, but I don't know. I didn't explore too hard.
But no. Legs but can't stand. Eyes but you're blind. Wrist but no.
Okay.
Legs but can't stand. Eyes but you're blind. Wrist but no. Legs but can't stand. Eyes but you're blind. Wrist but no.
Boom. Hand. Wrist, but no hand. And that doesn't even kind of make perfect sense. But it does. It's like the first four-letter word that came to mind when they're talking about a wrist. So, there you go. Oh, I didn't open this one yet, it looks like. Oh, no, I did. I just can't see. Oh, yeah, it's the room again. My bad, maybe we'll exit that way. Cruising around, gonna go places. That's the radio room. Gotta find one more. Where are we going? Not there. That goes to the bird room. Is there one over here? Nope. So I assume there's one around this way. Oh, this is where we came in, right? I think so. Nothing over here. There it is. Hi. Okay, let's take a look at this thing. It's got a little camera on it. And you can also see it's got a little slot there in the front. That's where the ticket's going to get printed out of. Anyways. Let's find this last ticket. Not that way. This way. Yaha! We found the room.
Another screen. How many layers?
It's the square.
Take you?
It's the SQR. So now we got cage. Boom.
Wonderful. A liberating
And now
performance. Alas, you must return to your former cell and self. Only by scanning your ticket can Edith allow you to
Edith, allow me to sleep. There's Bird again. Oh, I could have just went through further. I don't remember how to get out of here. Oh, right here. Okay. Now let's get the little ticket.
There you are. We've missed you so, haven't we?
And so you have to drive to get this ticket out of your view. Let's go give Edith our little ticket. I had a little heart.
And
There you go.
she's done. And so too.
Let's go back in our little place. Oh no, quick! Make a break for it, car! Run! Get out of here! Hit the door! Ah! The butterfly is life's sad spectacle. Okay. Oh, my back is a sad spectacle. Oh, here we're again.
Okay, well here we are. Back in the square for
Another thing.
And today you'll be receiving a series of images, but we'll be talking about something else. I will let you know when the test is over, just so you don't mistake it for one of the something else's. Okay, so the first image please now. This one always reminds me of a butterfly, so let's decide on that. Excellent. Sat on the head of a dead corpse for several days, the butterfly has been feeding on scraps, trying desperately to return to caterpillar form. But of course, to no avail. The face of the corpse is smiling. But what about the butterfly? How do you think it feels?
I like these ones. These are interesting. I think it's pretty creative and fun.
Moving on.
Butterfly, sad.
I like to think of this one as a cow, and a rather special one at that. A sort of Deum de Bovis type character. And as ever, there's a love triangle between you, another, and this cow. Of course, it's nothing weird, really. You're not who you think you are in this scenario. You're someone who makes more sense.
There we go.
So that said, how do you see the cow?
I like the cow.
Let's continue. A hearty hello to our braying, long-eared, load-bearing chum now. Let's say you had a friend who insists on wearing a costume that makes them look like an ass. A donkey. A donkey. They've been wearing it so long that people forget and treat it like a donkey, but still they treat you like an idiot. How does that make you
It
feel?
makes me sad. People think I'm an idiot.
Well, I think we've got time for one more. And I also think we can both agree that this is a caveman, where all of this
Totally.
began. So, putting aside any feelings of blame, let's tell ourselves a story. Let's say you are the caveman. You are walking in their shoes. You are scratching into the rock, a picture that will electrify, mystify, and mollify us from now until then.
Cool.
I want you to imagine what it is. Now, tell me how it made you
Well,
feel.
something that will mystify and mollify everybody for the rest of their lives is probably pretty cool.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Okay, I think we're finished with you for
Yay.
now. Only one of these left, and a nice easy one
And
too.
that'll be the end of the game.
Though, you're probably not even taking it seriously, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Yes, happy, sad, blah, blah, blah. But you'll see. In the end, it's all that matters.
Yup. Alright. Juice me up. Oh, God. Quick. Freak out. Alright, here we are again. I guess I don't have to do the box.
Mrs. Taylor, it's Ingen again. Can you call me for pity's sake? Ignoring things doesn't make them go away, and I should know. Last night they were up to all sorts of shenanigans. Trying the locks, throwing things around, shining their silly little lights. I got very little done, and it's only a matter of time before they see what I'm up to down here. Please contact me AS as possible, or else I'll confess it all now and be done with it.
Alright. I believe at this point is where I actually had to put the box together, and then when you do, it opens this whole thing up, and you have to throw the box down into it. I saw that it was accessible from the main menu, so if you guys want to see me do that, I will just do that at the end of the video. I'll go back and put the box together. I should be able to do that. But I think this is the last level. It's pretty exciting stuff. I definitely did not expect the ending, even though I kind of should have. The thing you can't escape.
I often wonder
Oh, never mind. This isn't the last level.
who Aunt Emily was.
There's still a level in the main room.
Aunt Emily. But I often spent the summers trapped in her basement, so I wonder who that was.
Alright.
Anyway, as you can see, I'm not here. It's just you. The
Yep.
room,
There's the stuff from the other room.
thing. That thing you can't escape.
The other
At
level.
least, unless you can find a way to squeeze a little more juice out of it. Then it might reveal all sorts of secrets.
Go.
Off you go then.
So, R2 does nothing right now. R1 scans the area. L1 does that. But you have to hold it. If you let it go, it goes back down. L2 does nothing. The left stick does nothing right now. The right stick does this. It scans that shape, then it gets rid of it. The left directional buttons control this, and then let you do this. Triangle and X move you up and down this. With the circle button, knocking them on. And you can see in these rooms, and you can see that absorbed all of the power from the...
How does it feel watching when you know you can't be seen? I must say, it does make me feel in control. But it's irrelevant how I feel.
So anyways, square then turns them off. Circle turns them on, square turns them off. And you can see we're getting the power back when we turn them off. Or we're getting the bar up to green. Whatever you want that to be. But yeah, I think you just need to leave them all off. But anyways, back over here, for the directional buttons, we have A3. And it gives us these little arrows pointing around. What's that mean, Mike? Well, I'll show you. You use your right stick to go left, left, down. Then R1. And there you go. It took away one of the powers. We want it to go up. So that means that one was already activated, or whatever. I don't know. Next. And we're just going to go through these rooms, and that's this puzzle. It took me a little second to realize. First I did K3, of course, and that didn't give me anything, I don't believe. But you want these room numbers, and see it point to... Nope. That one was good too. Let's try K3. Oh. So that just turned off the lights in this room. So what we're doing is taking power from these places. We're turning the lights on or off. Just like over here, we're turning the lights on in those rooms or whatever. Or we're turning the TVs on, I guess. Oh, and it'll show us which rooms we have the lights on in. I see. But it doesn't have these windows labeled. For like what what letter, number, room they are. But I guess that's the idea. I didn't even think about that. I didn't put that together the first time. But anyways, let's get back to business here. H. We're just gonna go through the whole wall here in kind of an order from top to bottom. H. 4. Up, right, up. That takes away power. We don't want that. But look at that. It turned on the light. Cool. I didn't pay attention to that the first time I did this. Turn that one off, and we got some more power. Now, oh, I guess B2 would have been next. That's okay. I'm going to go on left to the right. Left to the right. C8. Left, left, up. Turn that off, and we got some power. Great. B2. Left, down, right. Turn that one off. We got some power. I guess they might be in order the way that they are laid out over here. So really, Z3 might be the last one that we need. No, we need 2 more. I guess the one on the bottom right. Oh, up there. What is that one? The top right. That's the break room. Which I can't tell which one that is on the map. Whatever, we're just gonna keep going through here, through this list. Z3. Up, right, right. Got a power. L6. Down, right, up. Lost power, turn that light on. What's that? I don't even know. Down, right, up. Turned it off. B6. This might be the last one. I don't know why I went the long way. B6, down, right, right. Oh, that's me. Is that me, or is that the doctor? I think that's the doctor. Or somebody's sitting there. Head's not moving. And there's no box in its hands, so that's not me. Down, right, right. I don't know who that is. Let's hope it's the doctor. But I guess we want to go up to, which one do we miss? Oh, I guess I have to turn off the lights in this one, don't I? Okay. Then let's, hit all this first. And then L1's what we're going to need to push. Just so I can get everything straight before I can't see anymore. Which is frankly a little spooky. I have a couple scary games for the PSVR, and like I'm really nervous to play them. But of course I will for the channel. Okay, and then we're just gonna hold L1. Bop. Okay. Lights out. We still got that lamp over there on. Let's do it. Boom.
Okay then, with all that established, let's move on to the next thing.
Oh.
And here I must insist that you follow my instructions exactly.
Oh man.
The consequences depend upon it. We're going to make what I like to call a cocktail. Into this cocktail, you add half of vial 3 and all of the green one. When you're happy with your cocktail, use our old friend, the happy button, to dispense it.
Okay. So half of 3 and all of the green one. That's what we want. I am curious what happens if you do other combinations, but I'm not trying to die right now, so I'll just trust the mysterious doctor. Holding R3 now. Of course, that was controlled with the left directional buttons and the X button to fill up the things. But here we got our cocktail. I don't know exactly. And are we okay? Oh, it's done. And we get the lights again. Yay.
Wonderful. How did that make you feel?
Nervous.
Humans are rather rather complex things, aren't they?
There we
Can't
go.
sum up their feelings with a simple happy or sad. Sometimes you need a third emotion.
Alright, let's look at this box before we get Edith to check this out. So there's a little tag. Look at that cool little safe thing that flipped open though. We got these fun little things. Pretty cool, right? The little screens are reflective. The button is too. It's really cool. Just looks neat. They got some tape on all of it, just like I have tape keeping my microphone attached to the PSVR. Hopefully it's still there. It is. Okay. Sorry, I've been like bumping it a little bit, I guess too. Sometimes it actually like is hitting my mouth. I don't know if I have it too close or not. We'll find out. This is what the test is for, right? There we go. And I guess this is where we put the sphere together. And this is the last one.
Hello. I imagine you know who this is. Sorry it's been so long, but I wanted to wait till we were almost done. But now you're not here, and I'm left talking to yet another machine. Perfect. Anyway, I know this might hurt, but people keep all sorts of secrets from each other. These people come to us with their eyes wide open, and we take it from there. Still, I feel we've been a little unfair in your case, and I'd like to make it up to you. If you can be here tomorrow, we're having what I like to call a release party. I think you'll enjoy it.
So there's that. I'm stretching. An unwanted sense of static. There you go.
So I've been talking to the wrong corpse altogether.
It's bright.
You see, and,
Oh, this isn't the last one. I forgot.
terribly
I keep
embarrassing.
thinking it is. It's gonna be the last one.
But, we still keep in contact now.
Alright. So now we got a new thing going on.
Just a note before you begin. There is a little interference in the unit today, so don't be alarmed if it causes an unwanted sense of static.
Oh, he said it. So yeah, we got this little satellite that's whoosh. We gotta point it at that thing to get it to read right. So yeah. The right stick adjusts this. R1 pushes whatever you set up. And obviously the first puzzle is getting these things. You see how that works? To look like this. So, we want a 6, a 0, and a 9, I believe. Might be a 7. Oh wait, it might be a 5 actually. What am I doing? You can actually count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's in between the 5 and the 6, but I think it's a 5. There we go. And now we're over here on this side. Pretty cool, right? This machine is cool. Let's just look at it some more. Got these same kind of little tubey things. It's got a little calculator buttons. It's got an infrared beam right there you can see at certain angles. What's R2? R2 spins this around. The left stick controls that. L2 and R2 move that. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't mean to do that. How do we do this? Oh, the right stick, of course, still. So we got 4, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I guess that's not it. Maybe it is. There's no numbers around here, right? I don't think so. No, I think it's to do with this. Let's try 5, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. There's something else that affects this. There it is, L1. Okay. Okay, 4, 2, 5. You see, because it wasn't hitting the yellow cable that goes down to here, it was just running into the little screen. But then I put that thing in front of it, and it worked. And now that means we are free. That little block thing moved out of the way, so we can go over here and turn on the radio. And now, using the same L2 and R2, we can change the radio station. Okay. Some weird whistling. Okay. Okay, so that's that.
2, 6, 0, 2,
Okay.
6, 0, 2, 6,
Hey.
0, 2, 6.
Now it says to get it over there. An auction. So that's what that is.
Black, blue, red.
Door, book, phone. Door is green,
Black,
book is red, phone is blue. But I don't want to finish it yet. Oh, it was a baby. That's what that thing was. Back in the sound test. Yeah, some chiptune or whatever. Anybody here a fan of Nintendo Core? Alright. There we go. We did it. And there you have it, folks. That's how you do it.
Yes, yes. Of
Black,
course
blue, red, door, green. Oh!
Good night, Edith.
That's kind of clipping through there. That sucks, dude. Edith. And there we have it, folks. Oh, drugs in my arm. I got them. I feel them. I feel the drugs. Whew. There is beauty in a simple yes or no. I suppose so, if you look at it that way. Huh.
Hi, welcome back to
Another
the
one of
square.
these.
Not for too long, actually. It's a big day tomorrow.
Look, there's
So I just
more
need
stuff
to
in
get
there.
a few quick answers from you, and then we say goodbye to this place forever. Don't spend too much time on your answers. The less you think, the better. Gives us more to work with.
Okay.
Up or down?
Yeah, love up or down.
Black or white?
I love Michael Jackson.
Asleep or awake?
You know, as long as I'm one of them, that's pretty cool. I don't want to be dead.
Simulation or reality?
That's kind of what this is. Me? Oh, I wonder now if actually it's left. The sad is happy, and then the happy is actually sad in this one.
I just realized I didn't tell you what the happy and sad buttons referred to.
Yeah.
Perhaps it doesn't really matter in the end. I'll just make it part of the test.
I assume the first one is the first part of the question, and then the second one, boop, boop, is, oh, there it goes. Okay, into my blood. And I assume that's what it was, but I didn't even think about that now until the end. So, this is, I guess, where the puzzle would be.
Taylor. Ingen. It's over. The noise has stopped at last, and I wonder, was it you? Was it? I'm alone down here with nothing but my machines for company, and I feel senseless. Yet once again I live to take another step into the darkness. And I wonder if that is where we will meet. Hiding amongst the shadows. Or is it lurking? Until then, well, I have one final thing to take care of.
All right. This is the room, by the way. I didn't really show this off. Light up there. These cables just kind of going into this machine. I'm just kind of like a disembodied head or something here, also. But yeah, here's where you would put this cool block puzzle together. To be honest, I don't even know what to do now. That since I don't have it, did they plan this in the game? This is weird. I don't know what to expect. I guess we're gonna go to the main menu. But then, oh, we can just do it here. Then you do this. I hope we can still do the final cutscene. What the heck?
Taylor.
Where's the box?
It's over.
I don't understand.
The noise has stopped at last, and I wonder.
Dude.
Was it you? Was it? I'm alone down here with nothing but my machines for company.
I don't know. It won't let me do. It just showed us the cutscene. Why would this not let? Well, this is the box that you put together, guys. It's certainly not 4 pieces. It's more than that. I think it's like 8 or 9 pieces. But for anybody who's stuck on the box portion of the game, just put. There are a couple pieces that you can see directly go against that center box. Put those on, and they don't change. So the pieces that you're left with, you'll just have to play around with. Once I got down to that, it took me a few different combinations before I figured it out. You can do it. But here, I think, is the last one. And that's what we just did after this one. So boom, boom, here we are. I don't know what the heck. Why won't it let me do that box, man? Oh, well. The endless wait. Very last level, for sure this time.
So here we are, your day of freedom.
Yay!
Place where it all began. If I know you like I think I do, I should think you're nothing, if not at all excited.
Yeah.
Wondering what comes next is a very human reaction. Excellent.
This is the room that we've been in. Pretty cool. So, what's going on here? I don't know. Left stick moves this little video screen around. Check it out. Circle. And that's it. That's what this is. It's like a light. If I hold circle. Here's a checkbox. And there's this thing. L1 and R1 rotates this. Look at this machine over here. Okay, we're going in order from the power. It's got the 4, which is it's behind the cables, which I didn't notice the 4 at first. I just did the 3, 2, and then the claw thing. But the 4 is actually behind those cables. You can kind of see it. 2, and that. Boom. Boom, and it's alive. We got the power to the cable thing, the claw. Great. So now we can control the crane. Cool, right? We'll put it up here. Now we gotta go over here. And we gotta get something. We need to put an ID number. Static ID. Oh, look, it's right here on my hand, the whole game. With the directional buttons, we will put 30, 30, 40, and we will hold square to approve. And it drops in the box. That you guys don't know what the heck that is. I'll squeeze it with circle, and let's pull it down. And you guys will finally see this mythical box. Oh, wait, let me get you guys that experience again. That was pretty cool. You didn't get to see it. Watch this. Whoa, the box. It was kind of a cool deal, because like over the course of the game, you did these little puzzles with like the ghost cubes that made up the pieces that then at the very end you have this like big puzzle where you got to put them all together, and you get this thing and you dropped it in, and then here it is in the actual like game. You know, we did it in that like subspace thing. Then we'll pick it up with this. R2 is what grabs. Oh no, L2 and R2 do this. R1, L1, X, circle. So we just gotta get up to it. Oh, grab it. Grab it. I don't know how to make it grab it. Oh, it just goes. Okay. We're good.
Anyway, how about we get this silly old thing removed? Free you from the endless wait.
Yeah!
So you can take what you've learned and move on. I know it's primitive, but it's the best we have right now. And it gets the job done. Still, it always brings a slight tear to my eye when we're done with one and we have to throw it away.
You'll understand what he means in a second. So now you can see on this little TV that the box... There was also a segment that I remember I had to put the box over here on the table for something, but I don't remember. Now I don't have to, I guess. But see, look, now that thing is in the position on the little screen, and this is me. So let's put my box right there. Yes. And we sent all the data. We're putting all of our data into the box thing. We just gotta hold it. This thing is primitive, but we need to use it. And then we will... It makes him sad to have to throw it away. All the data. My controller's vibrating, which you can probably see there.
Oh well. Everything
Okay. Oh, now we gotta put it away. Oh, look, it's in the way of the text. That's kind of cool. Okay. We got all the info in the box there. Put it back. I don't know how we let it go. Oh, just hold square. There you go. Got all the info. And there we got a little hooky. And now we're gonna finally be free. Okay, you guys ready? I'm nervous. But okay. Let's I'm happy. Here you go. Yes. Oh God, Jesus Christ.
There. Feeling better already. Less weighed down. Still, in spite of their obvious flaws, they're really rather remarkable. Depending, of course, on the machine controlling them. It can feel impossible at times.
Oh,
but we must
jeez.
move on.
I just got like a thing in my chest. I'm like, oh man.
In search of them. My wonderful machine. I'm so very proud of you.
Oh God. So he's talking to the machine. Get this stupid human, this primitive human that unfortunately we have to use for our tests. Let's throw it out. Oh God. There I go. Goodbye. After the whole game, it like violently vibrates the controller when it does that. It made me jump hard when I first when that first happened. Ah, were you guys expecting that ending? I certainly wasn't, but also after all this, did I really think I was just gonna walk out that door? I don't know. Oh, there he goes. And here's just like, you can look around and just see the whole place that we were at. There he goes. And that's it. Just my soul floating here. And Edith. And there are the credits. That's pretty cool too, right? And that is STATIK, Institute of Retention, version 1.0.0. Tarsier Studios, thank you for playing. Thank you for a wonderful game. It was a great experience to play this game. I really enjoyed this game. Like I said, I think I got it for like 12 bucks, maybe like 10 bucks on sale, but I would be willing to pay at least like 20 bucks for this game. I mean, it is short. I mean, I just beat it now in under 2 hours. But having said that, it's a lot of fun. It was cool figuring out the puzzles. When I figured them out, I felt like I was being smart. Like, it felt cool. I felt rewarded whenever I would pass a new level. I'm sorry that you guys didn't get to see me put together that box. Maybe I can try it now when I go back to the main menu and see if it'll work. But it's really not all that. It's not complicated. It's not a puzzle. I mean, it is, I guess, literally a puzzle, but it's not like I can give you hints. You just gotta keep messing with it until you put it together. That being said, thank you very much for watching, everyone. My name is MikeStonerUpUrs, if you forgot it. I hope if you're watching this video as a walkthrough guide to the game, well, I assume you wouldn't need a guide to the credits, you'd probably be out of here by now. But if you did and you're still watching for whatever reason, thank you very much. I appreciate you stopping by my video. I'm sure there are plenty of others that are much more concise and to the point than this one was. If you're here just watching for entertainment, if you're one of my longtime viewers, I appreciate you, as always, for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, if you thought it was cool. If you appreciate me doing this, getting this new microphone and stuff to try to bring a better quality to my PlayStation VR videos. I hope you guys want to see more VR. Oh, there it is. But I hope you guys want to see more VR from my on my channel. I am pretty excited about a few games that I have that I plan on recording. This was one of them. Well, this one wasn't one of them. I just wanted to play this casually, and then I did, and I was like, you know what? This would be a good one to test out the new microphone thing on, because it's like a long game. It'll be a lengthy video, so I can test that the microphone works the whole way through, but also it won't be. It's not like if the recording messed up, I wouldn't really care, because I already got all of my experience, all my fun out of this game. I could just redo it again, probably even faster now that I have further It took me like an extra hour at least to beat this game the first time. So I could probably do this in like a solid hour if I did this again. I feel like it's not that many levels, really. But, you know, worth 20 bucks of levels? I would say so. You know, think about the kind of things you spend 20 bucks on. And then think of like this is a good experience. Of course, you've already seen how to do all of them now. Maybe wait like 6 months and then get it and you'll forget. But it's just really cool to experience it. This game is really immersive. That's what I liked about it when I saw the trailer, and that was confirmed to me when I actually got around to playing it. Let's see if this works now. But I really liked the feel of this game. This game is kind of a really cool way to show... No, it's not here. The pieces aren't here. Now there's not even a cutscene. Do you just want to float around in the vat? Go ahead and hit this one. So obviously this game does have its quirks, if that's a good word. I don't know, its little buggy things. Like this. I want to put together that puzzle. Give me all the pieces. And also the head shifting. Oh, now it's working pretty well. But we saw earlier it was kind of jumping around a little bit. And also losing your hands a little bit. When I was doing the puzzle in here, sometimes I would get a piece, like, lost around the side. Like, not... like lost that I couldn't get it. It actually, this game does have a really cool feature in that if one of the pieces gets like drug out of your sight, like your hand reach, it'll like fade back into it'll come back in. And I saw a lot like they'll fade in from over there that way and come in this way and just kind of stay in the area. Like the game keeps them in the area for you, which is nice. I would have been really irked if I lost a piece over here and I couldn't grab it or something, you know. So that was cool, but yeah, I guess that's it. I guess we're not going to get to do this. Yeah, this was a really fun game. I really like it. If you know someone who has a PSVR and hasn't played this game, and, like, I'm not even a fan of puzzle games, per se. I like puzzles when they're easy enough for me to figure out. I hate, like, crazy difficult puzzles. I get frustrated if I have to spend too long, but the 2 times that I was stuck in this game... and I did figure it out, I felt really good, and I wasn't angry. I wasn't ever angry at this game. I was like, what's the answer? And I kept looking around until I figured it out. So I like that. I like puzzle games that don't make you feel frustrated. And I'm sure that's a personal thing, depending on what your limits of frustration are. But just take that with whatever it is. I'm not a big puzzle guy, and I enjoyed this game. So if you have any friends who have a PSVR... and this might be on other consoles too, I don't know. But recommend this to them, because I really enjoyed it. I felt that it was very immersive with the controller movement for the little boxy things, and I don't know, just all the VR stuff was really cool. And they had a good variety of stuff going on. They had the little car level, and all these puzzles were different, but it was also, like, easy to understand. And the only one that was a little confusing was, I think, this one. But only because I didn't push all the buttons right away. I didn't figure out to drop down the thing back into it to make the infrared laser do like the different shapes. That took me a second to figure out. But really, it was like a matter of like a minute to figure out. It wasn't, like I'm saying, this game was never, it was never all that challenging, even though I did get stuck a little bit. It was fun challenging. Not frustrating challenging, which is a big difference for me, as someone who doesn't play puzzles. But I've talked for long enough. Thank you again to everybody who's watched this playthrough of STATIK Institute of Retention. Feel free to comment below your thoughts on this game. I really loved it, as I've already said. Also, your thoughts on the story. What, like the dude, who was he talking to? Was he talking to a machine the whole time? Or was he talking to someone, like a woman that he used to know, and that is in some way involved in these studies for these machines, and they're just like getting volunteers to do this and then just killing them every time afterwards, just furthering the knowledge of what these machines can do. But it's like, these are puzzles, so I don't even understand. Maybe they're trying to make, like, artificial intelligence, and so they're trying to judge, like, people's problem-solving skills and emotional things, in regards to those, like, these tests, the polygraphs or whatever. Anyways, leave your thoughts on that. Also, if you don't mind, I mean, I guess, I'm not trying to prove anything to you, but leave your thoughts if I mean, at this point, I've already edited the video, and I know if this audio quality sounds okay or not. But yeah, just keep in mind that this was a test for my new microphone, and admittedly, it is a cheap microphone. I got like the cheapest clip-on microphone that had the best reviews. So that's what my my requirements were, that it had good reviews but was also the cheapest one that had good reviews. So I think it was like 30 bucks for this microphone, and I already have my beefs with it. I already know I'm gonna be it's gonna be a little lame to stream with it if I do some live streaming with this, because regularly there is like a ringing that is constant in the background of these videos. Fortunately, in my little tests, I've been able to run some post-processing to cut that out in a big way. It still is kind of there in the background a little bit. Maybe you heard it throughout this playthrough, but it's a lot better than what it was. Anyways, without any further ado, that'll be the video, guys. Thanks again so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video of whatever I make. Thanks again for watching, guys. MikeStonerUpUrs, signing out.